did not do it again. Then she turned back on. My dad had to turn it off again. So like you turn it on, it goes off a little later. But anyways, hola mi amigos. I just looked it up. Amigos is for both genders. Yes, both. Amigas is female, amigos is male, and amigos is both, because apparently males are superior, which language and history has shown. One sec. I'm apparently limping from yesterday, which is fair, because basically what it was is, so imagine if you're back to a wall, which is slightly angled out, like 5 degrees-ish, 10 maybe, not 10, 5. So, angled forward, as in top is further out than the bottom. So you're back against that wall. On the left is a little sliver about 1 foot, and there's a hold here, which you need to get your hand on, and then a hold behind you, which you need your hand on. So you pop your both hands on it to go up, feet not touching the ground, put your left foot on the hold on the thin section on the wall, then like pull your leg up to the side and get your toe on the other hold, push up. From there, you're trying not to fall over, pressed against the wall with your hand on a really round thing over here, like in a weird wedge. Overall, it's super difficult, but saying that right thing. And also, I really pushed myself I didn't get to the top. It was super difficult. It was a 6-7. I've done 5-6. I was close, but it was insane. I really wanted to get to the top, or at least as far as I could. So I kind of stretched myself and... So we're not tore. I didn't tear anything. I didn't pull anything. What's the word? I cramped something, I guess. Trying to get up, and I did get pretty far, but the top was insane. To be fair, the new setter, which is the person who sets up the climbs, ranks things higher. So like, for instance, a 1-2 would be a 2-3, a 2-3 would be a 3-4, even a 2, like it'll go up by 2. It all depends on what the setter thinks. So that would, in reference, in comparison, be a 7-8. And given I got so high up, I'm proud. I think if he set like something that would be considered a 6-7 to me, based on what the old setter would do, I'd be able to do it. So I'm proud of that. Also, we had a new friend last time I was there, but I think I mentioned that. Anyways, so today I did nothing. Modded dungeons, made a modding guide, updated the modding guide on Reddit, as I do every day basically. Made a modding guide doc. They all have their own sort of special purposes. I typically try to be efficient and avoid redundancy, but sometimes redundancy is needed to ensure the spread of information. Redundancy is good for backups and ensuring something. So if I were to include a Reddit post, someone searching on modding guide on YouTube wouldn't find it. But it's funny because I found 2 tutorials on... Hey. Okay, so that second sewage drain is typically where the frogs stop. Watch this. Oh no, they're loud today. They ain't stopping. They're having a party. But anyways, yeah. So I found 2 YouTube videos. One was 2 days ago, making an updated guide, but it is for a different software. But one was 2 weeks ago. And it was literally my video, but shorter and edited. So I included him in my description. Of course, commented on his video, liked it, did all that stuff. Because I'm a proud creditor of creators. I am not Sniper Wolf, and I am not Skip the Tutorial, and I am not, what is it, Gamer Reacts or something? I don't know, the one channel. Nor am I any other creator that steals content that is cringy. Like Speed McQueen and Master Oogway and all those cringy content stealers. I actually found something interesting through my friend Mara. So, if you're relevant in the meme world, or up to date, etc., any word that means that, then you would know this one guy, part of the group, Speed McQueen, used to be Oogway, not anymore. The one black guy, the guy who wears sunglasses. This group of cringy people who steal content. It's really annoying, right? So, there's this one guy, relatively new join, a few months ago. he's Christian. He has a beard. He always does a thing where he starts with his camera like down and then goes up to his face. Not as bad, but still cringy content stealer. He's actually a motivational Christian video poster. I was like, what? How is that the same guy who steals content with a bunch of other idiots who steal content? That's confusing. To be fair, the video my friend sent me made me realize he did that. It wasn't like a very accurate video. It showed him like, it basically like had a message saying, not like direct message, but in moral, saying that you can sin however you want, God will forgive you. But the way he did it kind of made it seem like he's telling you to sin. Like, yeah, you can watch porn if you want, go ahead, God will forget it right away. All you have to do is ask for forgiveness. It's like, well, no, you should still be telling the people to not sin. It's kind of, shouldn't be telling them like that. That's one thing that's often missing, even in some Bible verses, I think. Not sure, but you can sin, or when you sin, or if you sin, God will forgive it. But don't sin. You have to say that, otherwise it's essentially saying sin as much as you want and he'll forgive it. No, that's not the message we want to convey. We want to convey don't sin, but if you do. So don't say you can sin. That's horrible. You can sin and God will forgive it. It's like the worst way you could possibly say that. Just encourages bad behavior, in my opinion. That's how it can be interpreted. The cross rail on that Jeep is surprisingly strange. I would elaborate on that, but A, that'd be weird, and B, you probably wouldn't care. I'm gonna sprint again, and I'm not gonna sprint, because I don't want to feel like throwing up and hurt my chest and hurt my lungs, and my legs are still slightly weak from climbing yesterday, so I definitely don't want to hurt those. That'd be a horrible idea. Biggie bang, boom, snap. Sometimes my snaps are good. Sometimes they're good. Sometimes they're horrible. That was a good snap. Sometimes they just slip off. Especially good in the shower. I don't know why. But here's your reminder in case you weren't aware, or in case you have forgotten. The snap isn't from this part. It's from your finger actually hitting your finger really fast. Every time I think about that, it's kind of crazy. It's like, wait, oh, right, forgot about that. Boop, boop, boop. Which means you can also do it with other fingers, like your middle finger. It's kind of hard though, or your index. You could do it with all your fingers. Your middle's just strongest, I think. Longest and strongest. I kissed a girl and I liked it. Sounds like a really gay song. I don't know much about the song. I just know that line. Taste over strawberry lipstick or something. I don't know if the guy's actually gay. Or like, I mean, he would have to be gay of some sort, right? Because no straight man would say, I kissed a girl and I liked it. I mean, he could be straight, I guess, and just not like kissing. But, I don't know. What's that? I'm unable to identify what that is. So, yeah. I really am curious, like, the demographic of my viewers. Because I have over 125, I think, subscribers. Or right on 125 as of now. And I think they're a mix of Beyblade, Minecraft Dungeons, and subscribers from my Mark videos or these videos. I'm really curious what the ratio is. I think I got a lot when I started making Beyblade videos, but now that my launcher sucks, I really only do daily Beyblade short. So, until I get a new launcher, I won't be making any Beyblade videos, like full-length ones, or any kind of videos in between the daily Beyblade shorts. So I think I got less subscribers from that now. I got quite a few from Dungeons, I'm pretty sure, but I don't know the demographic. Probably is a statistic saying, like, where I got the majority of my subscribers from. You probably can't see it, but that plane up there, yeah, you can't see it. But, I can actually make out, because it's foggy, the beam of light. I guess it'd be considered a headlight? I'm not sure. My mind is very fast to, not conclude. Well, I conclude things fast too, but make connections. So I'll just hear a single note of a song, and even if the instrument is different and the note is different and the length is different, I'll just think it sounds really similar to another song. Like, my brain just works really fast. I'll just hear something and go, ooh, that's that. Or see something and think it's something else. So I make connections very well, but that also hinders my ability to accurately name and identify things. Because my brain works generally, not specifically. So I won't. My dad's the other way around. He could hear like 5 notes that sound really close to another song and go, no, I don't see it. But then he'll hear a song and know exactly how to identify it, and I'm like, is it? I don't know. Just how our minds work, you know? So yeah, when I say the word light, I immediately think streetlights people from Don't Stop Believin'. I'm gonna walk this way now. Fuck that. Ha ha. Ha ha ha. I am not walking that way, I'm walking this way. This feels so wrong. Breaking habit. I also like when, isn't it fun when you're mid-conversation and you just happen to say a very intellectual sounding term? Because me and my parents were talking about different types of drugs. We were comparing cigarettes and liquor. And I said, oh, so it's habitual addiction versus chemical addiction. That's a very smart thing. Haha, I am smart. Smartness, go yes. Why am I walking so slow? I don't know. I feel so wrong. Why did that person stop? It's creepy. Got too long. I don't want my parents freaking out or anything. I don't really have much to talk about. This one probably be named Mix Random, something like that. I find it funny. So I frequently, I will very often have a thought and it leads into so many thoughts, and then my mind will stop me and it's like okay, I'm not going to get into that. Forget that. Purge what I just said. I've talked about it before. I don't want to get into that again. But the thought I just had, it's so hard to not, I say everything I'm thinking. So not saying what I'm thinking, just saying a thing feels so wrong. Like when I wouldn't follow a script in a video. I want to say what I want to say. I don't want to follow a script. I want to say it. I don't think it should be known. I want to say what's happening or what just happened. So I just had the thought. It's kind of funny. Almost every video now I'm saying what I think the title will be, which is obviously before I name it, but by the time you see it, you'll know the title. I think it's kind of fun though, Every single video, end it with a little paradox, I suppose, of time. I think that's kind of cute, Give them a time paradox. Someone's playing a game. Okay, right there. Oh, they're playing Marvel Rivals. They're playing Moon Knight. I can make it out. The white cape. That's the first time I've been able to see what game someone's playing. Moon Knight is actually what I started with. I wanted to try Marvel Rivals. I did not like it that much because it was basically just Overwatch, but not cringy and pay to win. Or pay to have skins. Pay to skin. But then I switched to, what's his name? Not Iron Fist. Oh my god. What the fuck is that guy's name? Okay, you get what I'm talking about. Guy with a metal arm. Winter Soldier? I think I played Winter Soldier. Overall, I think it gets a lot of hype because A, it doesn't suck, and B, it's Marvel. And games that don't suck get a lot of praise nowadays. I've made some concepts for good games. Now, I'm not a programmer. I don't like coding. So, for all I know, they're just impossible to code or host servers for or anything. It takes a lot of time and money. But I've made some sick game concepts in a doc. This has been, I think, the longest one yet, aside from the one where I went inside and talked, which was 20 minutes. This one, I think the longest previous was 10 or 12 minutes. So, new record. So, God bless. I hope you enjoyed, and adios.